It is the 29th of October 2023, a beautiful Sunday it is, and welcome to UBC News Roundup. My name is Sharon Kyomugisha. In the course of the week, President Yoweri Museveni extended financial support to 524 market vendors in Bombo, Luweero district. The Business Boosters package was delivered to the market vendors by officials from State House, led by Miss Flora Kabibi. The 524 beneficiaries who operate from the roadside markets of Bombo, Mile 20 and Nanywa mainly sell fruits, vegetables among other foodstuffs. Each vendor received 100,000 Ugandan shillings. Ms. Kabibi informed the vendors that President Museveni decided to directly support them financially in order to help them sustain their businesses so that they're able to stabilize their household incomes.
Biti wakamya posiano iranga nze chairman wa katale kano akaitiwa Nanywa Wekembe market akasangwa ku luguru lw'Ebombo mailo 19 kukyalo bakita Nanywa. Akatale kano kalimu bamemba abasuka 30 naye olwali na kutusa omukisa kwebaza eri president olw'okuba nti yasuubiza abantu ayina abaako kyakozera kyatuukiriza. Tulina essanyu lingi nnyo n'abasuubuzi bange olw'okuba nti tusuuliddwa omukono tufunye ku ntandikwa oba obuyambi okwongera mu bizinesi zaffe. Abantu baffe badde bubi nnyo naye olwali balina akamwenyumwenyu kuba bagenda kwongerako bizinesi wa katono. Babadde bubi nnyo naye kati atisitiko twagala okwebaza abakulu abakulidde etteekateeka eno. Yatuyabaza obuyambi obutuweereddwa temujjanga okwo ekituufu tukyetaaga obuyambi naye ntandikwa agabete bantono tusiime nnyo tusiimidde ddala mwebale nnyo mwebali eddala.
Manya gange nze Margaret Fambe omukazi omuluulu ate sigenda na kwogera mu Luganda kanjogere mu lulimi olw'ewaffe banange afoyo jadi meni mikwasende kaineni soko kaya para bungwe jadi teni kwiriote bol ire ibengu yote bituchi bangwa yote ya rua ne bipa yida ubinu sende binu wanwangwani eni wani ya para bungwe soko kaya forma dit wa foja dit sende makwar kende kenen dit wangu sende madidba
President Museveni still this week commissioned a new marine pier at the Sustainable Basin in Toroko, Mayuge district. The president commended the growth and development of the Marine Brigade, emphasizing the importance of the unit's role in safeguarding Uganda's water bodies, particularly as a significant portion of the nation's territory which is bordered by natural freshwater resources. President Museveni highlighted the need to employ technology for enhanced maritime surveillance, with plans to introduce surface radars for improved monitoring capabilities. He called upon the marine officers to delve into the rich history of naval warfare, acquiring specialized knowledge to tackle water security challenges effectively. The president also emphasized the NRM's principles, including patriotism, Pan-Africanism, socio-economic transformation, and democracy as essential for Uganda's prosperity.
Sustaining vital assets and safeguarding equipment in the support of the search and rescue operations and ensuring navigational security to promote commerce between Uganda, Tanzania, and Kenya.
Sincerely for consistently enhancing our capabilities and competing national priorities. You have enabled us to aptly respond to threats to our national and regional security.
Now, 20% of Uganda is underwater, under fresh water. So it's good that, and some of it is on the borders. border with Tanzania, with Kenya, with Congo, on 2 lakes, Albert and Edward. It therefore has got a lot of security implications. These boats have always had some good capacity, some eyes to see some distance, but we are also planning to have eyes based on shore, on land. We have been working on that. It's a question of the budget. We shall be able to have surface radars which can see in the lakes, and then communicate with these.
The First Lady and Minister of Education and Sports, Mrs. Janet Kataha Museveni, this week advised Standard Bank Group and its subsidiary Stanbic Bank Uganda to consider supporting a fund that will enable the training of trainers for the various technical institutes in Uganda. The First Lady noted that in order for the sector to get competent trainers in the technical institutes, a training fund is urgently required. The First Lady further said that the technical institutes, which are supposed to train hands-on people to come into the economy and to do the actual work like building of roads, constructing of schools and hospitals, currently just teach theory like other schools because they lack trainers with expertise. She told a delegation comprising of senior executives from the Standard Bank Group's business and commercial banking on a visit to Uganda and senior executives of Stanbic Bank Uganda. The delegation, led by the Chief Executive Stanbic Bank Uganda, Andrew Komet, the First Lady and Minister of Education and Sports at State House Nakasero, to brief her on the key strategic initiatives their group has implemented in the education sector and to seek for further partnership in other areas.
The First Lady noted that in order for the sector to get competent trainers in the technical institutes, a training fund is urgently required.
We need a fund that can help us invite trainers from elsewhere to come and train our trainers at that level so that we're not forced to just send one person some country and another one somewhere else. And that does not ever give us the numbers we need at home.
She further noted that technical institutes, which are supposed to train hands-on people to come into the economy and do the actual work like building roads, constructing schools and hospitals, currently just teach theory like other schools because they lack trainers with the expertise.
If there is any way people can consider supporting us with that fund, we would be eternally grateful.
The minister told a delegation comprising of senior executives from the Standard Bank Group's business and commercial banking on a visit to Uganda and senior executives of Stanbic Bank Uganda. The delegation led by the Chief Executive Stanbic Bank Uganda, Anne Juko, met the First Lady and Minister of Education and Sports at State House Nakasero to brief her on the key strategic initiatives their group has been implementing in the education sector and to seek for further partnership in other areas.
We are lending to the teachers at 10% per annum through their own circles so that they can also supplement their income and be able to develop their own financial journey. The child doesn't have to look for millions of shillings to buy a gadget. We are able to finance the gadget over an extended period of time. So right from day one, the student will have a computer and they continue to learn throughout the course. And the parent is paying a minimum fee every month for that. And that is helping and going a long way.
Successful local entrepreneurs, that's exactly what we're looking to support as a company.
Okay.
What would excite us most is to see those local entrepreneurs starting to dominate the local economy. And that's what we're investing our effort. As we, in that context though, what is interesting to us and what we see as a great strength of Uganda is the depth and levels of education. And so we feel that it's very important that we specifically allocate skills, capability, and capital to the development of these small businesses.
They are supporting Uganda Secondary School Sports Association in terms of promoting the development of talent among the young people.
Okay.
They are also supporting Soccer Club Villa, which is a football club. They are also supporting Pirates, which is another club which plays rugby.
Reporting for UBC, Baguma William.
The president of Sao Tome and Principe, His Excellency Carlos Manuel Villanova, who has been in Uganda on a working visit, checked on Nyanza Patch Limited, a fish processing and export company, Kida Vehicle Plant and Nightil Textiles, all based in Jinja, Uganda. He appreciated President Museveni for his unwavering commitment in stirring Uganda's development.
President Carlos Villanova of Sao Tome and Principe commenced his visit at the Kira Motors vehicle plant in Jinja district, where he was visibly impressed by Uganda's strides in the automotive industry. The Kira Motors Corporation Chief Executive Officer Paul Isaac Musasizi, together with other officials, welcomed the visiting president at the plant and informed him that the facility was established to champion the development of Uganda's domestic automotive value chain for job and wealth creation through technology transfer, supply chain localization, and contract manufacturing. From Kira Motors, the visiting president headed to Nyanza Patch Limited, a fish processing and export company. While at Nyanza, the plant's managing director Shaul Hamid informed His Excellency Villanova that their plant is one of the first fish processing plants in Uganda. Nyanza Patch sources its catch from Lake Victoria, processing about 20 tons of fish a day and a monthly total of 200 tons of finished products. President Villanova concluded his visit at Nightil Textiles factory, where he was received by the plant's general manager, Vani Kuma. The facility produces, among others, medical-grade cotton wool for both the local and regional markets. Concluding his visit, His Excellency Villanova revealed that he was delighted to visit all the plants in Jinja and hailed President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for these initiatives, saying they will go a long way in steering development.
I want to thank the government of Uganda through the Foreign Affairs Minister, His Excellency the President of the Republic, to give me the occasion to be here in these days and create conditions also to come here and visit this factory. So thank you very much, all of you.
After the tour, His Excellency Villanova left Uganda and he was seen off at Entebbe International Airport by the Foreign Affairs Minister, General Jeje Odong.
The Command of Land Forces Lieutenant General Kayanja Muhanga this week commended the performance and sacrifice of the brigade and battalion commanding officers serving under the joint military operation codenamed Shujaa in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. Lieutenant General Kayanja made these remarks at the Mountain Division Headquarters Mohoti in Kabarore District during the peeping ceremony for promoted officers in Operation Shujaa.
Mountain Division held its official peeping ceremony that so long-serving officers received their hard-earned and high-anticipated peeps after battling ADF in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. The promotion comes after President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who is the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, promoted these officers for their service rendered in DRC.
Appreciate that promotions and appointments are key to career progression. Your promotion comes with responsibilities.
The ceremony was graced by the Commander Land Forces, Lieutenant General Kayanja Muhanga, Mountain Division and Operation Shujaa Commander, Major General Diko Loom, ministers and high-ranking officers.
I want first of all to congratulate the promoted officers for a job very well done. Those who have not been promoted, like the message says, more names to follow. Promotion shows you that you have convinced those above you that you are able to do the job. You have a lot of work added on you to do.
Jet Liabi and Sao Bishusha were elevated from Lieutenant Colonel to full Colonel, while Major Agaba Winston and Major Sebastian Chombe were among those promoted to Lieutenant Colonel by the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces.
When officers are promoted, sir, it is the recognition by the leadership of the army, the military, that bestows to them the confidence, the ability to execute their roles as officers in various capacities with dignity, self-respect, and confidence. The promotion is a recognition of your efforts for what you have done, not only by the division authorities, not only by the Commander Land Forces, but by the senior most Commander-in-Chief, His Excellency the President.
Colonel Jet Liabe and Lieutenant Colonel Agaba Winston have been instrumental in the battles that dislodged the ADF from Karuma and general areas of Mwalika Valley. Chombe, Commander Machindi Battalion, and Colonel Saulo Bishusha, Brigade Commander 222, their tactical approach too in the jungles also paid off. Major General Diko Lum's Operation Suja is progressing well in areas of Mwalika Valley, Mambasa, Manzobe, and Erengeti, where the joint forces are committed to defeat the ADF despite some pockets still troubling in Kasese district. Haruna Mutesa Sira, UBC News.
The Katikiro of Buganda, Peter Charles Mayiga, this week affirmed the importance of leaders at all levels coming together to discuss matters affecting the communities. He made this statement during a meeting with the NRM Secretary General Richard Todwong at Bulange Mengo, where he addressed recent discussions involving the President and the Buganda Queen Sylvia Nagenda.
President Kaguta Museveni has on several occasions faced scrutiny for hosting various Buganda Kingdom officials, with the most recent discussions centered around the visit by Buganda heads of clans and Queen Sylvia Nagenda. However, according to Buganda Premier Charles Peter Mayiga, there is no harm in leaders meeting and engaging in dialogue.
Nabagereka is a leader. The president is the president of the country. Leaders must meet and discuss issues. You cannot have a situation where leaders do not meet. How do you solve problems that affect both sides? For example, how do you solve the challenges that face the country when the leaders don't talk?
Mike emphasizes that for the benefit of the country, leaders at all levels should embrace this practice.
It's not only the NRM leaders that have come. All people, religious leaders yesterday were here. I think Katumba wasn't here yesterday. We had religious leaders here, Muslims and Catholics were here. And then the other day we had, by the way, I was visited by Mr. Waswabiri Gwa. I think you saw after his visit. So that's what leaders do. They meet, they talk about issues. You see, a problem can be very big when you don't meet. When you meet, you realize that the problem actually is not all that big.
Just Peter Mayiga, the Buganda Premier, acknowledges that for the good of the country, all leaders at all levels must embrace this trend.
And by the way, leaders don't only meet to talk about problems, to exchange ideas. You meet and you exchange ideas about different issues. Today he was telling me about the statistics that have been compiled about the spread of HIV/AIDS here in Buganda. Kind of statistics I'm very interested in. When you meet, you discuss them, and you suggest solutions.
During his visit to Bulange Mengo in Kampala, the NRM Secretary General Richard Todwong reaffirmed his party's commitment to unity and prosperity.
I thank the Katikiro for being pro-development, and we've shared a lot of areas on how we can work together to boost our developmental projects in the areas of agriculture, health, and even in the areas of sanitation. It's only mountains that don't meet. Human beings do meet, and when society grows, society expands, the needs are also changing, the needs are also increasing. So we are all in the public domain to serve the interests of the country. Like I've always said before, cultural institutions, religion, and government are like the three cooking stones that must be at the same level and work concurrently in order for the public to be served. So we are here just to continue promising that Government is not an enemy to Buganda, and I'm sure Buganda is not an enemy to the NRM government.
Richard Adong, the NRM Secretary General, said his visit to Bulange Mengo is a true testimony to President Museveni's message of fostering an inclusive working relationship, irrespective of political, religious, or cultural affiliations. Robert Nyango, UBC News.
The commencement of construction for Bunyoro University has faced delays as local leaders are unable to reach a consensus on the university's location. During a joint stakeholders meeting organized by the Ministry of Bunyoro Affairs in Hoima City this week, each of the 8 districts in the region expressed their willingness to host the university. However, this enthusiasm led to disagreements amongst the leaders. Minister of Bunyoro Affairs Jennifer Namuyangu cautioned the leaders against endless disputes, emphasizing that such disagreements are detrimental to the region.
In a separate meeting, the Minister of State for Bunyoro Affairs, Jennifer Namuyangu, engaged both political and technical leaders in Bunyoro to address issues affecting service delivery in the region. It was revealed during the meeting that there was a struggle for supremacy among the districts in Bunyoro, as each expressed a strong desire to host Bunyoro University.
Us as a city, we already handed in our minutes, giving away the Bulera Institute to pave way for the Bunyoro University.
Recently, you saw the Ministry of Education was trying to phase out most of these PTCs, but Bulera was left, meaning that Bulera is still a PTC.
Masindi is more than ready because in the entire region, Masindi has a land which is equivalent to 125 acres, which has no any encumbrances, and the district is committed to giving it out for the university establishment.
Dr. Wamani Henry, who offered 100 acres of land in the Himba Town Council, just about 1 kilometer from Himba Town Council, where this land is, 100 acres, titled.
The university, according to the plan, will operate in a collegiate system, providing an opportunity for each of the districts in Bunyoro to host at least one college.
In Chugumba, maybe at UPIC, there can be a college of oil and maybe earth sciences. Maybe Kibale district, it could be a college of agriculture and others. We have Hoima Nursing School, it could be a college of health sciences and others. So these will all be colleges of Bunyoro University.
Minister Jennifer Namuyangu advised both political and technical leadership to set aside their differences and find a lasting solution promptly.
You know, when they are setting up a university, it comes with so many components, including the development of the infrastructure. We are talking about huge buildings, serious investment. So when we say, let's start building here in 5 acres, and then another year you show government go there, because it's normally one-off. They give us money, so many billions, it is for infrastructure development. So that's why I'm appealing that when we decide, let's make a cautious, precise decision that will stand the test of time.
Additional concerns were raised concerning micro projects under the Bunyoro Affairs Ministry and the recently introduced PDM project. While local leaders believe these initiatives can eradicate poverty, they feel that as leaders, they have not been given the attention they deserve.
These people have not been involving the systems of local government. You find a team coming from the office of the Prime Minister, moves direct to the villages. They don't have contact with those people. They just identify people. In the end, you hear the minister communicating to the local government that we identified a group in such and such a village. But when you reach there, the group is not ready really to take up the projects which they do what? They identify.
These small monies, we can't have an impact on ground. We can continue giving out these monies to many groups, but we shall not have an impact on the ground, just because the money is not adequate to support these farmers.
The meeting was attended by the RCC Hoima City, RDCs, LC5 chairpersons, city and municipal mayors, chief administrative officers, and town clerks from the city and municipalities in the region.
Breast cancer patients' lives will now be extended as Bet Power Uganda, in conjunction with Pink October Uganda, extends support to those affected by this complication. This was disclosed at the launch of the campaign to sponsor and donate artificial breasts to those that lost their breasts to this disease.
Cancer is one of the most dangerous diseases that affect many people, especially women and the elderly. It takes time for many patients to diagnose cancer early, which makes treatment difficult, thus claiming many lives.
According to the statistics of 2020 by Global Can, we have about a number of 222,000 deaths from Uganda.
October is globally celebrated as the Pink Month, aimed at awareness creation and contributing to the campaign against cancer. Uganda has a breast cancer age standardized incidence and mortality rate of 21 per 100,000 people and 10 per 100,000 persons respectively, as breast cancer kills 500,000 women annually in the world, according to experts' report. Betty Power Uganda and Pink October have come out to support patients in many forms, including psychosocial therapy.
We aim to support the cancer communicate through this campaign to provide artificial breasts, prosthetics for women who are cancer survivors. As Bet Power, we believe in not only supporting our consumers and our customers win big in their lives and make their dreams come true, but we also believe in supporting the communities in which we operate and participating in community development initiatives.
They have also set up tickets for movies at Cinemax in Nalia, with the proceeds going to the cause of fighting cancer.
Through the experience of cinema, basically the public are able to contribute towards buying prosthetic or artificial breasts for women who have gone through a mastectomy. So it's basically giving back to the cancer fraternity in terms of women who have gone through the surgery, but also, and more crucially, to raise awareness about breast.
Although cancer claims many lives, if medically detected early, it can be cured.
We don't know about cancer. We don't know much about cancer. And we always have this kind of, should I call it a feeling or a mentality that cancer is witchcraft. Whenever someone gets cancer, they will be like, you were bewitched and all that. So that keeps them in the dark. But if people are aware that cancer actually can be cured with regular screening, you can actually get the right treatment and move on with your normal life.
I'm Ivan Juko for UBC.
In more stories, former Vice President, His Excellency Edward Chiwanuka Sekandi, has this weekend applauded the cordial relationship existing between the People's Republic of China and the Republic of Uganda. Sekandi was witnessing the donation of 200 million Ugandan shillings worth of furniture to Loyanzi Institute of Technology in Bweyogerere by a Chinese firm Zite Zhongqing Telecommunication Corporation. Representing the Chinese embassy in Uganda, the minister's counselor at the embassy of the People's Republic of China in Uganda, Fan, expressed happiness for the bilateral relationship that is yielding trade and investments fruit.
Zite Telecommunications Corporation has donated 200 million Uganda shillings worth of furniture to Loyanzi Institute of Technology located in Bweyogerere, Chira Municipality. Former Vice President Edward Chiwanuka Sekandi officiated the function and said that Uganda is happy about Chinese support to Uganda's economic growth.
The Chinese government has partnered in various sectors of Uganda's economy through the infrastructural development, health, China-Uganda Friendship Hospital in Naguru, education, scholarships, and exchange programs, among others.
Sekandi says the gesture of Zite Technology Corporation is timely when Uganda is strengthening skilling programs for job creation.
These donations will greatly improve our service delivery and will be a reminder of the goodwill rendered towards this noble cause.
He thanked Luyanzi Institute of Technology for championing the training of 100 Chinese language instructors for secondary schools, in addition to skilling modules to the Ugandan youth within employable skills.
One of the language skills taught in this institute is Chinese. The institute is currently the trainer or trainers in Chinese language and culture.
Representing the Chinese ambassador to Uganda, Minister's Chancellor at the Embassy of the People's Republic of China says that the embassy in Uganda is ready to offer more support to the development and learning the Chinese language and culture as a way of strengthening relationship between the sister states of Uganda and China.
The Chinese government and the embassy would, of course, make more support to this institute. One of that, just as we said today, we will train another 400 local Chinese teachers so that we can meet the demand in Uganda better, because there are great demand. Chinese companies, institutions, they all need Ugandan talents with Chinese.
The Chinese Minister Chancellor said he was happy to note that there is drastic increase in trade between Uganda and China.
A lot of Ugandans are traveling to China to do business, and this is, of course, a very good phenomenon for our bilateral relationship. And one of the most important things is that Uganda imports now more machinery and such things. I think this is a very good.
Director Luyanzi Institute of Technology, Engineer Ayub Soma, applauds the Chinese companies for tirelessly supporting the institute to develop her vision and mission of contributing to development through skilling the youth for great Chinese markets.
I want to say that this kind of support increases not only the bilateral ties friendship, but it also increases the people-to-people friendship. And
after donating 200 million shillings, ZT representative pledged to support towards digital transformation agenda.
Increasing the number of education people, enhancing the quality of education, and improving educational environment will help more Ugandans get modern education. And we will seek more opportunity to work with the Uganda school to deliver communication knowledge.
Uganda's deputy attaché to China, retired Major General Fred Mugisha, is greatly happy that through Luyanzi Institute of Technology, Uganda's image in the Great Republic of China has improved.
As the Embassy of the Republic of Uganda, I take note the great performances Luyanzi did in China in 2017 and 2018. You left a mark. And as an embassy of the People's Republic of Uganda in China, we appreciate.
The Bishop of Lugazi Diocese, the Right Reverend Christopher Kakwoza, has this weekend asked teachers and parents to work in harmony as they shape learners into God-fearing, responsible citizens. Kakwoza was presiding over the confirmation and dedication of primary 7 students for Namiriango Junior School in Seta Mkono.
Lugazi Diocese Bishop, the Right Reverend Christopher Kakwoza, emphasized the importance of faith and education in shaping the lives of these young individuals as they transition to the next phase of their academic journey.
The purpose of my coming as a bishop is to give the sacrament of confirmation to the little ones, the friends of Jesus Christ. I know that there are some good teachers who have good will, really, to try to make them know what it means to be a Christian.
This was at a dedication of Primary 7 candidates and confirmation event held at Namiryango Junior School near Seta, Mukono district.
Dear parents, you are the first catechists of your children precisely because the catechists that you give to the children precedes everything that we give to them. We want to thank you so much that you already started this by baptizing the children and following them up and making sure that they receive all of these other sacraments. Thank you so much.
Parents, teachers and the community members gathered to witness the ceremony, which included prayers, blessings and the sacrament of confirmation for the pupils. The bishop commended the dedication of the school in providing a holistic education that includes spiritual and moral values.
Thank you, our teachers, for not just teaching us the correct responses, but also making sure we understand and practice our faith. For this, we are indeed grateful.
My name is Zagawa Jude Celestine. I'm in primary 4. I have received my confirmation today. I am very happy that I've received my confirmation. I will be in the Catholic faith forever.
I'm very happy to see that he's growing in the spiritual faith, in the Catholic faith, because he has been confirmed. Now he's able even to stand in as a good parent for any person that is being baptized.
This day is very special to the confirmed students because it nourishes them spiritually and it entrenches their Catholic belief in their life. So they are improved, strengthened spiritually, and they are the future generation. They are our leaders, church, and in all aspects of life.
Namiryango Junior School is a pillar of education in Seta, Mukono, and Bishop Kakoza's presence further highlighted the school's commitment to nurturing not only academic excellence but also a strong foundation in Christian faith.
Her Lordship the Justice Lady Susan Okalani of High Court this week condemned people that violate rights of females, that they have led to the increase of cases in courts of law. Lady Justice Okalani said that they said this while addressing students' leadership during the Females Prefect leadership training held in Bogolowe. The known human rights activist Miriam Matembe was the keynote speaker and advised parents that despite their busy schedules, they need to have time and talk to their children.
Student leaders from various primary and secondary schools have convened in Bugorobi for a female prefect leadership training organized by FIDA Uganda, mentoring and empowerment program for younger women. The Justice of High Court, Her Lordship Susan Okalani, disclosed that the cases of human rights violation have increased, majorly done to women and girls.
It is true that men suffer from gender-based violence. In this country, there is statistics to that effect. We cannot deny it. But women are disproportionately affected.
She says such trainings are essential to young people to equip them with leadership skills and knowing their rights.
We are all born leaders, except that we have various different skills or gifts, talents that we are born with.
A human rights activist and a former cabinet minister, Miriam Matembe, advised parents to spare time for their children.
In your busy schedule, each parent should get time, specific time, to give attention to each of their children. Because I want to tell you that even in this world, at the end of it all, what matters is what you have left as a family.
That the leadership is nurtured. Of course, there are people who argue that leaders are born, others argue that leaders are made. Irrespective of whether they are born or made, both need nurturing. And so training of young leaders like this is part of entities who are established giving back to the future. So this is part of sustenance.
Matembe condemned men that undermine women in high-profile positions.
They are saying, but you see, when you are a prefect and you are a girl head girl, the head boy thinks he's more superior to you. You see, those are the challenges which they are facing of gender imbalance, which of course with our talk and our training, they will know that they are also human beings in their own right. They have talents, they have skills.
Some prefects applauded training for opening eyes about their rights and leadership skills.
So there are no limits to what we can do. No one can stop us. The thing of superiority of boys over us, it's because they have not given us the chance to prove to them what we can do. But if we are given the chance, we can really do more than what boys have done.
Yes, our administrators do help us out, but not to this extent. So I would want to thank FIDA and MEPRO so much for giving us this opportunity. We are really going back with a lot. We have equipped a lot. We have got very many skills, and we hope to be better leaders in the near future.
The Female Prefects Leadership Training was organized under the theme, Equipping the Next Generation of Women Leaders. Andrew Sebira compiled this report for UBC News.
Ebenezer Primary 7 school pupils this week received blessings in preparation for their primary leaving examinations. The school administration, staff, teachers and parents provide support all the time and encouragement to the learners. Watch.
Motivating and blessing learners are now a common activity as candidates write their final examinations.
Promises of God are yes and amen in Christ Jesus. I want to see the promises of God.
At recent event for Ebenezer School, prayers and blessings featured with the intention of seeking divine guidance for the forthcoming exams.
To concentrate, because even in the last moment you can pass or the last moment you can fail. So they need to remain focused. They need to leave panic. They need to remain focused to the books, because you can read up to the last moment. So we encourage the children to remain well disciplined like we have always taught them, and preserve our 4 core values.
Ebenezer School, Janice, Mbarara, and even the secondary school, we wish you all the best. We wish you all the best in the forthcoming exams. Be confident, and God on your side, you will be victorious.
In the name of Jesus, we pray.
The event symbolized the people's journey towards knowledge and enlightenment, and the joy on their faces. With the dedication service behind them, these young scholars at Ebenezer Primary Schools are now prepared to face their end-of-year final exams with hope and determination in their hearts.
God to deliver this.
Pay or shop with MTN Momo and get cash back every week. It's free of charge.
Wano nno tuli Bukoto era lero we tugenda okugaba pichi yaffe eri omwanguzi waffe wano we tuzze.
I'm so excited and I'm sure even all the people, all the staff at Kwaliwath are all excited. We thank you very, very much.
Myaka 25 nga MTN ewereza naye nga buli week tugaba pichi 5.
Very, very excited. I'm excited about MTN giving back to its customers. I'm really grateful. Thank you so much, MTN.
The fact that we have won really shows that people like Mama. Their services are really nice. MTN, your services are okay. The network is good. We are satisfied.
Chikola sense ne?
Use the Momo app or dial *165*3#.
Juko. Yo. Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What what you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief, and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government, designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
Hello, Mom. How did you sleep? How is Salongo? Oh, Mommy, how is Grandma? And Simba, the dog, yeah, the funny one.
Call Bona on any network in Uganda with Airtel Bona voice bundles. Dial *100*1#. Select Call Bona to choose bundles from as low as 1,000 shillings from daily, weekly, monthly, or bundles that don't expire. Call Bona on any network in Uganda with Airtel. A reason to imagine.
Welcome back from that business break. The Minister for Gender, Labour and Social Development, Betty Amongi, this week urged people in the creative industry to make use of their energy and creativity to grab the vast opportunities available in the film and theatre sector. This was during the launch of the €2 million project by the European Union known as Opportunities Are Here in Kampala, which is channeled at supporting the film industry in Uganda.
The €2 million, which is approximately 7 billion Ugandan shillings, will be awarded amongst 9 final movie actors that would have come up with the best story pitches to aid in elevating their art and exposure to the global film sector.
You will pitch your content and film ideas. When you win in the pitching, then you will also be among the 100 people that will be supported to move to the next level of competition.
Skills that we provide, the international networks that will be provided, the partnerships that will be provided at the global level will remain here also after this project. So it doesn't stop with the project. This is going to be a catalyst for the Ugandan filmmaking.
The sector practitioners say this is an opportunity for the film industry to propagate further into the untapped opportunities.
So it is important that some of us, like, me personally, I feel like it will be a great platform for me to transfer what I know to a larger audience than maybe talking to 1 or 2 people. So €2 million would basically enable some of us to hold master classes, to be able to say, I want to mentor 30 to 40 people and let them know what I know. Then
it's an amazing opportunity for people because, and not just for people in general, but for creatives. I mean, if it's a chance for us to upskill, to learn more, to grow as filmmakers. So I feel like Opportunities Are Here is the gift that keeps giving.
On a similar note, Honorable Victoria Baliesubula made a call to the policy makers to give more attention to the creative industry to achieve shared growth like other sectors.
I know the creative industry is new, but it is real. I suggest we start paying attention, including them in everything, especially the plans, the budget, and so on and so forth.
The film industry in Uganda employs over 40% of the people directly and indirectly through the cosmetics and hair dealers, food dealers, fashion designers, and other service providers. Mariona Wori and Rogers Komagum, UBC.
And they tell
ndeka wena mulamu otyo mbakemye lubona
mubaire muli kolati
ndidde kulagirira ono ngeri gye bagwayo kumbaga ya mwene ngwakozesa momope
eisimu eriwa gye buliko
tola yeisimu wena nakobya ironi geisimu tobulira
eisimu yini
niga sita ndala mukaga 5 sita 3 otewe ashi onige yes balese chawo
balese merchant code gye balisaba mama kadiba ati
kajo buzono wachi tamu nsanvu mirundi 3
balisaba
tamu sente dewe
amount baleta mobile money bali kunsaba pini
ebucha utampini yo
iwa imwe sasula
aye baba embaga ya mwene mwekuoniza
Pay or shop with MTN Momo and get cashback every week. It's free of charge. Use the Momo app or dial *165*3#.
You're still watching ABC News Roundup on the 29th of October 2023, and as we're about to round up in our sports stories, the 2023 this week Johnny Walker Open Golf Championship this weekend came to a grand climax. This after 4 weeks of golf that have ended a Professionals Golf Open at the PA 72 Uganda Golf Club, Chitante.
Legendary Kenyan professional golfer Dismas Indiza has won the 2023 John Walker Professionals Golf Open title to take his overall tally to 7. The Kenyan veteran that won in 2007, 2008, 2010, 2011, 2012 and 2018 added his 7th in style. Going into the final round at PA 72 at the Uganda Golf Club in Chitante, Indiza was tied for on 210 gross points, which was 3 strokes off the lead.
I've enjoyed the course. The course is okay. Even the management for the sponsors are okay. Everything is okay. I've enjoyed the round of golf. And then I must tell them I'll be back next year again to defend my cup. Yeah?
In the final round, he got off to a great start that set the tone for an 11 under par, getting 277 gross score that won him the title and prize money of 21 million Uganda shillings.
So we're very proud as Johnny Walker to be sponsors, lead sponsors for this prestigious national tournament. Creating a national platform where the ladies, seniors, the amateurs and now the professionals have been able to show us their skills in this fantastic setting of the Uganda Golf Club in Uganda. We have a real opportunity to really sell golf as a destination for visitors. So this is a perfect platform. We are very proud of our participation in it, and we are looking forward to this going to the next level to do better and more in the years to come.
Ugandan Ronald Rugumayo, who led going into the final round, finished tied for second with Namibian Paulino Kasoma. Philip Kasozi finished 4th overall to win 6.25 million shilling, while Zimbabwean visitor Mapangwe and Kenyan Njoroge Chibugu were joined at 5th with David Kamulinda at 7th. First were the juniors, then the ladies open, followed by the amateurs and the pro-am, with the professionals open sealing 4 weeks of the John Walker Golf Open Championship.
The descendants of Kangao of Bulemeezi this weekend rose to the occasion in this year's Masaza tournament, defeating their fellow Gomba 1-0 in the final. The final match was played at the Wankulukuku Stadium, which was attended by a large number on both teams. So Bulemeezi, after winning, is awarded a trophy, 12 million Ugandan shillings, medals, and these who have done the best in the tournament were also awarded. This is the third time Bulemeezi has risen to the top of the Masaza tournament, while despite Gomba's defeat, it remains the most successful team, having won the tournament 5 times. The Katikiro of Buganda, Peter Charles Maiga, appreciated the organizers and sponsors of the tournament, but also highlighted the quality shown in the tournament.
And the entire, management of both sides. We want to emphasize discipline for this tournament, more discipline for next year, because without discipline, you cannot develop sports.
Proud and glad to have come to the end of this year's Masaza Cup finals. We are very proud as the sponsors, Airtel and our co-partners, for all that has happened today, but most importantly for all that has happened across the season. This season has been different. We've experienced a return to the field by the supporters compared to last year. We believe that this tournament continues to grow into the biggest football tournament in this country.
At Centenary Bank, we've been with the Kingdom, we've been with the Masaza for over 6 years. And we have injected over 600 million in the last 2 years. And we plan to inject much more. Our interest is to develop the talents of the young people.
Thank you so much for watching UBC News Roundup today on the 29th of October 2023 for over an hour. My name is Sharon Kyomugisha. Have a lovely afternoon and God bless. Bye-bye.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Ndeka wena mulamu.
Wena kambona ku.
Otyo. Mbake myerubona. Mubaire muri kolati.
Ndide kulagira ono ngeri jiba kwayo kumbaga ya mwene ngwako isamo mope.
Eisimu eriwa je buliko.
Tola yesimu wena nakobya ironi geisimu tobulira.
Eisimu yindi.
Niga sita ndala mukaga 5 sita 3 otewe ashi onige yes. Balese chawo.
Balese merchant code